Today I'm going to show you how to make seitan. It's high in protein, low in calories, low in fat, and low in sodium. The ingredients are super simple. You need vital wheat gluten, whole wheat flour, veggie broth powder, and garlic and onion. And then we mix it up with some water. The first thing we're going to add is 1.5 cups of vital wheat gluten. I use this Anthony's brand that is non-GMO. And then the next thing we're going to add is 1/2 cup of whole wheat flour. That adds a little bit of fiber. Some veggie broth powder. I add 2 teaspoons, a teaspoon of onion powder, and a teaspoon of garlic powder. Then we're just going to stir that around until it's combined. And then you're going to add in 1 1/3 cups of water. I stir it with a spoon and then I just make sure I get in there with clean hands and make sure it's well combined. So once it kind of gets to this point where it's impossible to stir anymore, I just massage it until it's all combined. Then the next step is I just tear it like this because sometimes that veggie broth powder can kind of get stuck in one area. So this makes sure that the broth powder is evenly distributed. Next, you're going to tear your mixture into little bite-sized pieces. So this makes it so there's more surface area, so when you cook it, it gets nice and brown on all sides, and it's nice and chewy on the inside and crispy on the outside. So I put this on a parchment-lined paper. The next thing I do is get a steamer ready, and I'm gonna steam half the batch for 10 minutes. So I just evenly place half of that batch into the steamer, and it's already been getting steam going a little bit. Put the top on, and then in 10 minutes, it's done. So here it is all done. Then I'm gonna take it off, put it back on my parchment lined paper so it doesn't stick. So this is the first part of the cooking process. And that makes it easy to transport. And then I'm going to get a pan ready and heat it up, which you'll see just in a minute. So here I've got my pan ready, it's hot. I'm gonna spray a little bit of avocado oil on it, and then I'm gonna just wipe that all around evenly so it takes some of the avocado oil out. And then all you're doing is cooking this until it's brown. So it's pretty much already cooked with the steaming process. And again, this is half of that batch. You want each piece to be in contact with your hot pan. You just let it sit for a minute or so, then you're turning it until it's brown as much as you want. So I was cooking this on a medium-high heat. It doesn't take that long to just brown it on all sides. Just watch it. And then it is ready to go. I move it into a pan, and this is the full batch. So I've already done the second half of the batch. And you can make this into so many different things, such as this delicious looking wrap. I hope you enjoy this video. We'll see you next time.